One thing I love more than sitting out in the sun, it's sitting by the pool. Okay, maybe not the biggest pool, but it does help to cool me down. What's up everyone, it's Brawl Stars Wednesday. In today's video, we'll be drawing Mecha Paladin Surge, so let's take a break from the sun and head into the studio. Let's get started on the center of a page and draw the top edge of the mask. We're gonna start right in the middle, start with a point. Now from here I want to curve down and then out towards the side. So start right in the middle, come down, and then bend that out. Go back to the center, do the same thing on the right. And come down, and then bend that out. Let's come straight down along the sides, starting back on the left. Come down to right about there. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll close off the bottom. Let's go back to the left side. We're going to curve up in the middle, and then bend that down. Let's add a little bit of detail to the mask. In the center, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going across from left to right. And it'll come all the way down on the left and right side. Let's add one more on either side of the mask. We're going to start on left, start with that straight line going across, line this up on the right, and it will come down the sides. Let's go back to the center, step up, start with another point. Now we're going to draw the top edge of the eyes. We start from the middle, angle up and out toward the left, go back to the center, go up and out towards the right. And then we'll round out the side of the eyes. Starting back on the left, curve out, and then pull that back in. And then we'll add that center piece along the top of the head. Let's start on the left side from this point, curve up, and then in towards the center point, go out towards the right, and then bend that down. And then we'll add two slits for the eyes. From the center, we'll step down on the left side, angle up and out, line this up on the right, and draw that same length line. Let's round out the ends. Pulling this back around and in. And I'll follow that same angled line coming back in behind the mask. Let's fill the slits in black. Now we're going to wrap the mask around the eyes, starting from this top corner, angle up and in just beside the eye. Do the same thing on the right, and we'll pull that back in right behind the side of the eyes. And then from the outside, we'll step in, follow that same angle line going up and in behind the eyes. Let's add a half circle on the side of the mask. In that top corner, we'll step down, it's going to curve out, and then pull that back in, line this up on the right, going out, and then bending that in. Let's move down and draw on the side of the body. From the bottom corner of the mask, curve out, and then in towards the hip, go to the right, and do the same thing, coming down towards the same height. Now let's close off the bottom. We're going to go back to the left side, come down the middle, round this out, and then go back up on the right side. Let's add that large chest plate. We start underneath the head on the left, angle down and out, go over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now from here we curve down and in towards the center. We pull this down and in just up above the bottom edge of the body, go up on the right. And we'll add two rivets along the top and one along the bottom. Let's start on the left side, start with a circle, line this up on the right, and we'll add one more along the bottom. And we'll add some detail inside the plate. We're going to start at the very top with a short line going across. Let's come down the sides, one on the left, one on the right, and we'll close off the bottom. And then we'll add two more slits going out in an angle. Let's start on the left side with a short angle line coming down and in. Line this up on the right. And then from the inside, we'll angle down and out. Let's flatten off the bottom and close off the outside. Let's go back to the left hip. We're going to step up. Just going to curve in and then up underneath the plate. Line this up on the right, go down and then out. Let's go to the top left. Start with a straight line going across. Then from the outside, we come straight down. And then on the inside, we're going to come down. We're not going to go all the way. We're just going to come down to right about there. Angle up and in. Let's move over towards the left side of the plate. Draw a straight line going out. Come down with a short line. And then back in behind. And then we'll add a little bit more detail on the bottom. Let's start from that bottom point. Start with a straight line coming down towards the bottom. Now we're going to go over towards the left side. Angle down and in. Line this up on the right. And do the same thing. Let's go back up to the top. We're going to step down, angle down and out towards the sides. And we'll go up and out underneath that line. Let's move out towards the hips and draw two straight angle lines coming down and out. We'll start on the left. Down and out to right about there. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the outside, we're going to come straight in. And as we get towards the center, we're just going to bend that down in the middle. Let's do the same thing on the right, going up, and then bending that straight out towards the side. And then from the bottom of this angled line, we're going to come down and out towards the bottom. Let's trace each of these sections along the inside. We're going to start on the left, step out, come down, straight out. Let's move to the inside, come down and out. And we'll curve in and then down towards the middle. And then from the center, we're going to step up, start with a point, angle up and out underneath the body on both sides. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw the inside edge of the legs. Let's start over on the left side, draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the heel, and do the same thing on the right. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. We're going to start from the left heel, curve the foot coming down, and then up towards the toe. And then from the toe, we're going to draw a half circle. Start out here, go up towards the top of the foot, and then just bend that down. Let's go to the outside of the foot, draw a straight angle line going up and in. Same thing on the right. Now from here, we're going to come straight in towards the inside of the leg. And from the inside, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going out on both sides. Then we'll angle down and out on top of the foot. Now let's add in the knees. From this top corner, we're going to step in, draw a straight line going up. Now we're going to step in, draw the same length line, close off the top with a curve, going up and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's close off the top of the leg. From the outside corner of the knee, we're going to step in, draw a straight line going up. Let's move up and draw on the shoulders. We're going to start from the top of the body. We're going to start with a straight line going out, go to the right, and do the same thing. Now from the ends, we're going to come down with a short line, and we'll pull that back in towards the side of the body. Let's go back to the top corner, curve out, and then up towards the top of the shoulders. And then we'll add a notch along the top of the shoulders. We'll start back on the left, draw a short line coming in, come down with a short line, come in with a short line, and we're going to go back up. We're just going to line this up with the outside, pull that in behind the ears. Now we're going to move back down towards the bottom corner of the shoulder. We're going to curve down and then in towards the side of the body. Now from here we're going to draw the inside edge of the arm. Let's start from the left, curve out and down towards the wrist. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw on the thumb. From the wrist we'll draw a small half circle, coming in and then back out. At the end of the thumb we'll add a bracket. Now we're going to add 3 fingers on either side. Let's start from the bottom of the thumb and come down and then bend that up around the bracket. Step down, curve down and up the second finger. And then the third finger, we're going to go out, up, and just tuck that in underneath the shoulder. Let's do the same thing on the right. I'm going to go back up to the top of the thumb and add the cuff. I'm going to curve up and then down. Let's step up and just follow that same curve coming back in. And we'll add 2 circles on the outside of the arm. Let's start from the top. Draw the first circle. Step down towards the bottom. Do that again. Do the same thing over on the right. And that's pretty much it. There's Mecha Paladin Surge from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.